Okay. I think I have to restart the game. This is weird. I guess the stream crashed somehow. Not taking up Dream Daddy anymore either. Oh, there we go. Okay. Maybe this is good? I hope so. I'm gonna go ahead and continue here. Whoa. Alright. Oh, I guess it does have autosaves, I just can't... I don't know. Meet Hugo. Gas is cheaper in the suburbs. It is true. I'll make sure everything's still working good here. I'm just gonna have to assume that everything's good. Okay. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They gave me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spotted a youth standing at his locker and I approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks to me up and down with heavily lined eyes. This is me. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Sigh. Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up to the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian. Lucian, yeah. Don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, wow. This guy's a dick. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Tom. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Is it Lucian or Lucian? It's probably Lucian. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small student desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does this thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny. Colin, please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, all the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Damn, this poor guy. Or not, I guess. Never mind, this guy's too fucking pushover for me. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Do the reading, aka no homework. Don't you teach high schoolers?
I don't know.
Both, you know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem. Mr. Vega?
Oh.
Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student and I'm concerned with her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda's never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hasn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. She's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes. Did they ever catch that, Rye? Yes. I leave the classroom and I make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide it so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now, but I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe we can talk to her about what's going on. I just realized, why is a middle school going until 4 p.m.? Or past 4 p.m., Jesus. I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court. I would never cook. Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find out they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but sometimes it's also good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega says you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. Yeah, he is. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Oh, this kid doesn't think I'm gonna get her memes. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's... Kill him. Who's Noah? I ask, unaware. My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad? Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Jesus. Ugh. Gross. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Okay, Jesus Christ, jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess this conversation is over. Till the mall, then. Eat plenty of carbs the night before a big game. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Soon. Let's just eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Whoa, my kid will never swear around me. I don't know. I've never been able to swear around my mother. Alright, language, Missy. Heck yeah. See, that's better. Yeah, better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Sugar with cheese? Or bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at the rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But they're also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain the memes to me? I want to screenshot this. There we go. Can you explain memes to me? Sigh, which meme? That's what we asked Keisha to do. I know. I know. 1 second. Where? Dang. Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are just inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done that joke to death. And what's worse is that movies and TVs and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, and it's just based on how long it takes to make them. The meme won't. But just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it, and it isn't funny. Oh. Oh God. Oh, I just got like a ton of cringe from that. I'm not saying that one. Dad, please. Anyways, changing the subject. Where to now? Wanna go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being the exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one. Maybe they can't say Hot Topic because of my streamer-friendly mode. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda. Speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda and TomNooksDebt had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond, Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Teenagers. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest of myself. Not much for a dad to look at a Dead Goth and Beyond. I got this shirt from a Dead Goth and Beyond. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, check the clearance bin for hot deals. The clearance bin for hot deals, I guess. Oh hey babe, how's it going? This is Dead Goth and Beyond. I'm here with my daughter, Amanda and Amanda and TomNooksDebt. Alright, I'm gonna check the clearance bin, because that sounds like something I would do. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. I don't. I don't look good in purple eyeliner. Hell yes I would. Look, this is very important to me. I love your stifled argument over... I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Typical. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said that blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails dragging behind him. I can't tell if they were Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. The chuny. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Datron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt down onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what's this guy's deal? Do you see that's the joke right there? A $20 shirt in Hot Topic. Yeah, right. The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way to the store and head home for some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? What the hell did I just read? Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Truckers is on. Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Caleb and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them their damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like they're saying, you're gonna die. Huh? That's because we are about to die, you... Huh. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Caleb and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and I get a good night's sleep. Drink plenty of water. Thank you, Dad tip. Achoo, achoo. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have my 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the little manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you're excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Same. Yeah, those are bad. Which means that there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the other people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with the store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not nearly as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to two other veggie platters. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome, I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. This kid looks like Noah. Just so you're all aware, if you guys need to know what Noah looks like, it's basically this. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how can I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Oh, God. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I have to go look for him. What? You have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Tom and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I'd have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great, I bet you're excited to know everyone better. I hope both of you enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick up some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad, they're going to talk to me about the weather. Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This is a plate of cookies. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party, and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't it the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? And isn't it the guy who's always throwing a fit? Or who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Talk to Robert and Brian. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Joseph and Damien. Burger time. Alright, so I'm stuck between kind of Matt and Joseph now, because I feel bad that his wife is, like, shitty. But he also has 4 kids, and they're all kind of scary too. And they do remind me of the delightful children down the lane. Burger time? It can't be burger time. That's the wrong answer. I'm stuck between Matt and Hugo or Joseph. I think I'm gonna go with I'm gonna stick with Matt and Hugo because Matt was my first choice, and I might as well just go with Matt. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare 2 art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context of which a work of art was created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig or listen to Matt and Hugo? I'm going to go ahead and listen in on Matt and Hugo here. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one piece of art to another. You can definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse and then I showed you something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I am so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over at Craig, who returns it. Well, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead. You know what? I'm gonna go with it's pretty subjective. What do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy in the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. That's a Magritte. Right. Art. Sorry. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. Never mind. Hugo can go fuck himself if he's getting offended by that. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? Man, that was all way over my head. Me too. It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. I already forgot who they're comparing. It was Picasso and someone else. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff. Tom, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and waving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? Oh, hey, this is Matt's kid. It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey, dude.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Hey.
Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Hey Tom, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend, and, your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize you were neighbors. Or we were neighbors. Is Matt Uncle Jesse? I don't know what Uncle Jesse is. Yep. You're still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. Full House. Dude, I didn't watch Full House. And I have an uncle named Jesse too, so that just makes it even weirder. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
What?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Whoa.
Can you hear that voice acting? That voice acting has so much echo behind it. Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of a cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread into my lawn and burned down half my yard, too. Hugo walks over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Wow, look at this. Look at this kid. This kid sucks. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Tom, this is my son, Ernest. Hello? Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deeper into his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. This guy is a shitty father. He's a shitty teacher. This guy's just a shitty person. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber. See? That right there. You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be cool dads?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's important to be a cool dad as much as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents isn't to make sure our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Have it both ways, guys. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Tom. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Robert and Brian, Joseph and Damien. I guess I'm going to go talk to Joseph. I spot Joseph chatting with the guys from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I'll walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast with the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. What's up, Rodrigo? It's definitely interesting choice. Hey, Rodrigo, you and me are on the same wavelength there, dude. That's who I'm going after. I was between that and Joseph here. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Tom, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She's the one that took... She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
Oh my.
Hey Amanda, would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. What the fuck? Bats are cool though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? You feel like his chin too small. What? It's just covered up by all that beard. Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It'd be nice, or it's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone's so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would be, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Bloodmarch. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow. And a bow. Producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Wait. Milady? No, I was waiting for the Milady line. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, don't you know how to treat a lady? Here, wait a second. My, don't you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Christian and Christy, with their kids Krish and Chris. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. They are speaking in unison. Hey. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever. Guys, enough with the creepy 2-inch chick. We talked about this. Christian and Chrissy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? So wait a second. They can say VeggieTales and The Shining, but they can't say Hot Topic?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you? Who is this dude? This broadsicle was in a bar. She was hitting on me, and then she's this guy's wife. So that's why I'm also looking to the Joseph route, because I hate her. Wasn't he with you?
Yeah.
You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my 5th. I have squeezed 4 little sweetheart. Would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary? Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we please go? Or can we go now? Oh my god, it's this little shit. Why am I not surprised? Lucian, have I introduced you to Tom yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever. Sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Of course you are. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. It's just a hint of a tattoo peeks from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Wow.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Dude. Dude, that guy had a bunch of butt sex in the Navy. Is that why he's a reformed Christian? Lucian. Jesus, I can't even imagine that. Banging against your wrist for some awful 666 tattoo. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with the Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. See, Joseph seems super cool. Robert and Brian. Robert was the weird, rugged guy, and Brian was the one-up dad. But Brian had the coolest routes so far. Like, he was just fun. Like, he was the most fun that I've had in the game so far. Let's see. Yeah, the Pokemon battle scene, that's what I was talking about. I was thinking about just skipping this part, but whatever, I'll talk to these guys. I glanced across the yard and noticed Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and I walk over to them. Hey, guys. Tom, how the heck are ya? Settling in the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. 50-inch, what a scrub. Oh boy. Tom, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. I lost the Pokemon battle. Yeah, dude. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyways, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quickly. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping out of his skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I gotta fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. Won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I get that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. Dude, if he's from Nam... I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went intertubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laughed nervously. Or am I kidding? This guy sucks. Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Amanda and Daisy barrel over to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghosts locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyways, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. Look at the smug-ass face on her. Okay, I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Caleb hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, that was such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal, lots of protein, gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. That's what kids do. Live a little. Daisy gives Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Alright, okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Whoa, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since you're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Isn't Amanda's 18 and I forgot the other girl's name. Daisy. Daisy's 10. That's weird. Well, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and goes to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Tom, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable. I tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. This part is hurting. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Lester, we keep talking about this. Can't we appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Kill me. Please stop. Thank you, Amanda. All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Yeah, tell me about it. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dadbook? Dadbook? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Jesus, that's only the welcome to the neighborhood achievement? There is nothing gay sounding about Dadbook at all. Okay, Dadbook is the straightest thing I've ever heard of. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like it was at a networking event. I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Whatever, I got a burger in me. I'm not negative about it. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through the other side. We ate Rockenbergs today, and that was great. Never ever gonna call a burger a Rockenberg. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted, and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all those lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and I never will do that. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, throw a party. I guess I'm just gonna work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. It looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, just like making baked Alaskas all day, instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll reply soon, unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. Subtle. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I've earned it. Thanks for the recipe for baked Alaska. Isn't that just a fish? Alright, I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I've earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episode of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only as assuaging my... I don't know what this word is. Are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exasperating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but to think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls out her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you come home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be able to do this when I go off to school, are you? I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared. I have a right to be concerned. Fuck you. You're my daughter. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. Okay. No. I sit down on the couch and pat my head with my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. Good. See, the key to a good relationship is always being able to apologize even after you're mad. So, that's the key. You gotta say you're sorry. So I'm sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked out. Or worked up. TomNooksDebt. Oh, it's gonna get me every time. Alright. TomNooksDebt? Hell yeah. She was Dude. If it's from Noah, I don't want to know about it. TomNooksDebt. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know, sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in time as it takes me to wash the pan. Okay, how come my daughter isn't like fat as hell from all the things that we're eating? Dude, cheese and eggs is like one of my favorite things. It's really good. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. What kind of dad am I making my daughter tardy to school so that I can set up a social media account? Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Okay. On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill baby, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my kids with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion. On a Friday night, I guess Netflix is my most likely one here. This is the route. Wait, what route? This is where I pick the route? No, there's gonna be many options here. Alright, well then, if this is where I can pick my route, then I want to pick the one that's most appealing to Matt. So, History Channel? I guess that's it. Save. I'm not saving, dude. No, I'm never gonna scum. I'm not gonna save scum my first try. Alright. Fall asleep watching the History Channel it is. If you had one thing to take with you onto an island, what would it be? My trusty grill? The Lost Shaker of Salt? Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes? A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. Castaway for instructional purposes. Easily. What are your turn-ons? Why is this on a dad... What? Rodrigo, you might be right about this website, dude. Alright, what are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grildsmanship, comfortable with crying. I'm gonna go street smarts. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. Pro skater who is also an astronaut for damn sure. What is your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc. Romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. You know what? Definitely old comedies that haven't aged well. I've already forgotten the purpose of this. What is your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, or 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, being emotionally vulnerable. None of these are dates. This one's a date and this one's a date, I guess. But I don't call up Miriam like, hey, you want to go burn something? Hmm. Um, I guess the 1,000-piece puzzle is the best answer here. What do you never... what do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my... Alec. My sick vape. A word book of word jumbles and a pen. A cool knife. My crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. Oh, fuck off, Josh. What do I never leave home without? You know what? I never ever forget to leave without my keys, without my phone, keys, and wallet. I do like this check, like my front pocket, my other front pocket, and my back pocket, every time I leave the house to make sure I have all three of those things. I have a feeling that the sick vape is the right answer for Matt, though, because he's that hipster garbage. I'm gonna go with sick vape. I spent a lot of time thinking about dicks. Oh, nope. Conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can next get a cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna go with the cup of coffee. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. My daughter is like super open to the fact that I'm about to have a dad orgy. Okay, I promise to make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dads, really? That's what we're gonna go with? Alright, I guess I'm gonna stick with Matt here. Music enthusiast, or avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. That wasn't my choice, right? Perfect my cold brew setup, one drip at a time, baby. One drip at a time. Something about the turning gay is not working out with me when I think of one drip at a time. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Find tunes to pass the days away. What are your turns on? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. So he's a weeb. Oh no, wait, not necessarily. I guess just like foreign films. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. What do you never leave home without? My headphones. I wear in-ear and over-ear just in case. I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it was a bad idea? Shit. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna wait. Oh, I kind of want to look at everyone's profile now, though. Alright, Craig Kahn. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. Alright, wants to get cardio in, box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What is your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies. Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. So a tube of lube. My mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Alright. On a Friday night... Oh, wait, sorry. Brian Harding. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking of new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, you're most likely to see how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Takes the fishing pole to the desert island. Turn-ons are a keen understanding of steak cuts. Wanted to be a fireman when he grew up. Favorite movie genre is romantic comedies. Ideal date is deck building. Deck building. Oh, like building like a part of a house and not like Hearthstone. Never leaves home without a portable fishing rod, and spends a lot of time about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Alright. Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? I'm already over this guy. Alright, on Friday night, he's likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. He takes a gun to an island. His turn-ons are don't talk to me. He wanted to be a grifter when he grew up. Favorite genre is Italian neorealism. Ideal date is grave robbing. You can't date this guy. His dick is, tell me about it. He never leaves home with at least 4 knives, and he spends a lot of time thinking about if you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes. Damien's is going to be bad. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. On a Friday night, he's likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. He'd take a coffin to the island. Pronouncing bosom correctly is a turn on, like compared to what? Bosom? What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. What is your favorite movie genre? Foreign, art house, horror. Ideal date is it's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. And spends a lot of time thinking about mortality, salience. Okay, this guy sucks. Hugo. Hugo is a middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you are on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, he's likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Well, that's cool. Takes a remembrance of things past by Marcel Proust. Turn-ons are muscles. He wanted to be a movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. Ideal date is each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Never leaves home without his glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. And spends a lot of time thinking about, I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Holy shit, this guy speaks to me on this one with that. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. I don't know if Miri's still here, but that's... We got a goddamn Kindle. Okay. And Joseph. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running, living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out in the open water, setting sail in the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. So Friday night, he's likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If he had to go to a desert island, he'd take his 6 strings. His turn-ons are his loving wife. Oh, poor guy. He wanted to be a ship captain when he grew up. Favorite movie is feel-good movies. Ideal date is lovely night on the town with his wife. What do you never leave home without? The Good Book. And how I spend a lot of time thinking about how can I be a better man, husband, and father. Oh, dude, this guy makes me sad. Yeah, me too, Rodrigo. I think I'm gonna go the Joseph route. I didn't like his kids, but I think just because of kind of how shitty he has it, I'm kind of interested. in where this goes. But like it's a hard no on Craig, Robert, Brian, Damien. Hugo's kind of interesting, but no. Matt was up there, but I think he's just a little too like hipster for what I want to do. They make it 18 plus. I don't know how to stream the game and make it 18 plus. Do I have to put like not safe for work on Twitch or something? Maybe it's like on YouTube. Okay. I'm gonna go with Joseph. I wonder if I can flip-flop between dads. Like, can I go straight down one person's path? Or do I have to go straight down one person's path, or can I go back to Matt? I'm gonna go Joseph. Alright. Dad tip 36, trusts no one. That's kind of rough. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait. How do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Ends up being one of those games where you have to get all the routes before you get the harem ending. I don't even want to think about the fucking dad orgy. Will he want me to pray? Is he gonna pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? God. Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Or getting high. Hey, are you doing okay there, kiddo? Oh, of course, I'm fine. I just started thinking about how there are a bunch of people who still don't think aliens exist, and it's bumming me out. Like, space is so infinitely huge, just because you can't conceive it doesn't mean it can't exist. And I understand the Fermi paradox, but to completely write off aliens, there's so much stuff we just don't know. If someone can link me whatever the Fermi paradox is, please. I'll be okay. I'm glad. But aliens are definitely out there, and I hope that one day... And I hope they'll one day be my friends. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. Remember how you used to be afraid of aliens? I'm gonna go with that one, because I'd rather not push her on the subject of why she's really crying. Yeah, but whose fault was it that I watched Fires in the Sky when I was 5? Amanda, you stole that VHS from my closet and locked yourself in a room to watch it. I honestly forgot about that part of the story. Wow, I really brought all those years of anxiety over being abducted by aliens on myself, huh? I pat Amanda on the back. And now you want your new best friend to be an alien. Look at that personal progress. Alright, change the subject. Okay, let's see it. The Fermi paradox is a conflict between arguments of scale and probability that seem to favor intelligent life being common in the universe, and a total lack of evidence of intelligent life having ever arisen anywhere other than on Earth. That's kind of cool. Huh. Alright. Wow. I've never thought about that, but yeah, all evidence points that we should have, like, a lot of intelligent life out there. It would have already met us, yeah. Alright, change the subject. That's cool. Alright, Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis? First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference?
Ugh.
You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too... business casual? Fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hey, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Smiley. The smiley is a nice touch. I tried to reduce the amount of smileys I send to other guys. Alright, the smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What'd he say? Hey Tom, if you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and I'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. He uses a lot of exclamation marks. Yeah, he does. I'm more concerned with him signing his name with a tilde. I'm willing to let that slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Tom. Great, come by the house as soon as we're ready. We'll be here. Alright, well, guess I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Meredith stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops.
Ugh.
And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. Alright, I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Tom. His house has an anchor on it. Oh, I'm sorry. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses, or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Tom? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? It was Chris. Hey, Chris? Chris. Hi again, I'm Tom. What? I know your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. How's Jesus? How's Jesus doing, man? Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad... Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This is a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner. This is a bad sentence. Tom, you've made it. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you can come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I am as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Yeah.
Joseph leads me to a bright, spacious room full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Yeah.
I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. Are we gonna get high? We're just gonna cook drug cookies? Drug cookies. Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. The Jesus... Oh yeah, you're right. There is a Jesus on the show. There's a... This is like the... I forget what it's called. Nativity scene? But I like that there's a giant nativity scene, or there's a small little nativity scene right here, and then a huge swordfish right here. Alright, I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. Next time just be a little more inviting to her, I guess, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in the big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Ah, and here are the twins. Christian, Christy, say hello to Tom. Hello, Father. Hello, Tom. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twinge chick. Creepy tinge chick? Egg them on. We should get let's keep going. Can you just say, come play with us, Danny? Oh, no. The twins stare up, unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. Alright, cool. See, wait, have I gotten hearts from anyone else? I got hearts from, I think, Hugo, when I did the Catcher in the Rye thing, and then I got the emojis from Brian. Alright. This is it. This is my Dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad, but can we keep it up? Go with something creepy, go with something obscure. I was about to save scum here. I think I'm gonna go with something obscure. Or is he into the creepy thing? Let's go with something creepy. Now say, they all float down here. They all float down here, Father. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand, and the kids giggle with him. Yeah, I thought creepy was the right choice there, too. The twins, obviously pleased with their new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we'll hang out, we'll try to teach them some lines from the thing. Alright, so it looks like we've got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about that.
Lawrence of Arabia.
I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions me to stay here where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about wordy. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Examine bookshelf, examine coffee table, examine floor, head into the kitchen. I'm gonna examine in a moment. I'm sorry, I'm drinking like a ton of water to keep my voice from cracking, so I gotta keep going to the restroom. Do I want to know what Piss Boy is? I feel like I don't. I feel like that's the furthest thing I want to know. That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Okay, so let's get back to it. Alright, examine bookshelf, examine coffee table, floor. Alright, this all just seems like a examination phase. So let's look at the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas on the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and so on, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure, unless this is a married thing, who knows. Dude be knows as fuck it. No, dude, I'm gonna look at every single thing. He told me to wait here. Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens. He's a cool youth minister after all. On a higher shelf, there's a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Sex Detective? I wish I could discover sex. There are a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee tables in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. Heh, sex. Well, you haven't had this many kids, and you have this many kids, and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says C+C, of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while, I guess. I should go to the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen and find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph.
Oh.
The twins are a lot more imaginable than when they are separated. Where's Christian?
Yeah.
He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet.
Oh.
You're too sweet. Aw. No, I'm not. You're so sweet we might have to water you down with spiders. No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl's locked in place. This man's a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes.
Hey.
Save me from the spiders. Spoon duel the Spider King. Renegade option. Spoon duel for sure. Renegade option, is this like a Mass Effect reference? I grab the wooden spoon and point it at Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast.
Oh.
Okay, Tom the Valiant. Let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web? This is getting gay. I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard. For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and body, and Joseph recoils in horror. I have the high ground. It's over, Joseph. I have the high ground.
Oh, cracker.
Oh, crackers. Blast, I am defeated. You can never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste of the brownie batter. The magic... Oh, man. This is way too sweet.
Aye.
Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero. Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Covered in batter and lick it off each other. Jesus Christ, Alec.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, wait, do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates and then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused.
Oh.
You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish the sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead.
Yeah.
Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash? Egg beater on linoleum floor.
Oh.
It's my new techno signal. I haven't thought of a B-side. Egg beater on the linoleum floor. It was cake batter. Was it at least, I don't know. You know what, I actually don't, the less I know about whatever scene you guys are referencing, the better. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout it, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but
Whoa.
don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Probably.
Hey.
Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Tom, you've baked a cake from a box before. Once. How hard could this be?
Oh.
Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things in, and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us. Things go according to plan, and soon enough, we have a solid batch of brownies.
Hey.
Whew. Wait, Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Oh god.
Oh.
Wow, Tom. Way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph. All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila. Duty done. Now let me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still.
Oh.
What? Thumb in position, and got it. Joseph's eyes go wide as I wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. No! That is not something that a questioning my own sexuality man does just right off the bat. I would never go up and just be like, oh dude, you have batter on your nose? And just like lick it suggestively right in front of him? No way, dude, I'm not that easy, come on. It's really good batter.
Yeah.
We should find Christy. Yes, we should. Do that, Tom. Joseph quickly composes himself. Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Wink.
Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Hey.
Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count the city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as pack. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? Damn, this guy has a team that sets things up before you arrive. Oh my god. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Well, okay, let's set up. I want to see Mom. She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to get over there and tell her I said hi? Mom. Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast? Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. But can you still get on them, Joseph? To pray? I remember when Amanda was her age. I still couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with. While Christy's gone, Joseph and I rearranged all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. Oh, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods?
Oh.
Look, I don't see anything, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. Does he actually?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, a little handmade, craft, and other sweets. Whoa, someone has bought a soft-served ice cream machine. I gestured to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo, the bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? I think what you and I put together, yeah. Oh yeah, I hope so. Sneak another brownie to ease your fear of public interaction. I'm gonna comfort him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, give him the exclamation mark. We high five. If you bake it, they will come.
Okay.
It's not long before we have our first customers. Hey, other guys. Hey, dude. Carmencita. Hey, Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods. I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. We used the box recipe. We improvised. That seems good. We just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like an interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt. Alright. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another family face, or another familiar face pops up. Tom! It's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you, too, in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Do the hearts pop up when you get a point in their route? It seems like it. Must resist urge to be competitive. I bet I could eat 11 brownies. Let this man buy his brownies. So I'll put you down for 10? Ha, better just make it 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for a youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's The Fast and the Furious. Really? If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Holy shit, that has solidified that I will never go down Brian's route if he thinks that the best part of the brownie is the edges. That's gross. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no times. The edges are okay. Ooh. Whew. Next conversation topic there. Which is the best part of the brownie? And here's the easy answer. Right in the center. No edges. Just melted chocolate in your hand. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for Young Man and the Sea, but I can respect that. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. They make brownie pans so every part can be an edge. No, dude. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Just fucking tell me. Do you ever wish you could drop everything and go lounge around on the beach somewhere in the tropics? Drink fruity blended beverages. Fall asleep on a hammock, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song? Yes, Joseph. I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville. One day, my friend, we'll be on island time. We make a couple more sales to some church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig! He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes with these bake sales to test himself, see if he's got the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Our margarita's gay. Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig. Hey bros. Hey Uncle Joseph. Wait, Uncle Joseph. Okay. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. You can't spell diet without die. Tempt him. Okay, I don't want to say remember that one time because the baby has murder in its eyes. I don't want to say remember that one time because I think he'll be like super embarrassed and then like try to escape the situation. I think tempt him is the right answer here. You know, Craig, if you really wanted to, you could hit a couple of these stalls and craft yourself a brownie sundae. Get some soft serve, a brownie for your good friend Tom. I think there's a table down there that's selling freshly baked cookies hot out the oven. Treat yourself, you deserve it. That's a tempting offer, Tom, but I've got some chia mango pudding at home that I'm actually pretty excited about. I'm gonna have to pass. Fuck you, Craig. Suit yourself. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Box mix, huh?
Give it a rest, buddy. Ugh.
Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes. Which is... actually, they're just brownies. Cute.
Oh.
And boring. And safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Tom to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? What?
Hey.
Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types.
Hey.
Don't you think, Tom? Mary.
Give it a rest.
Let the kid answer the questions. They seem nice. You're a bitch, Mary. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Mary, can we talk about this later?
Come on.
I'm embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying as hard as to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary... I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary winds off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. Damn, I just realized I'm gonna turn this church pastor from like a husband with 4 kids into a divorcee gay man. I'm really sorry about that. Are you okay? What's her deal? Brownies fix everything. I'm gonna ask if my friend's okay. She really likes pushing your buttons, huh?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat. I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a little more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. You know, I know, but first hang out. Domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. I won't be in Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. You just missed Mary kind of being a bitch. I like that. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye. You didn't miss anything, Alec. Your life's going perfectly. Alright. Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, it looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. Eat the brownie now, save it for later. Eat it now, for damn sure. I force the brownie down my gullet, knowing full well this will be my undoing. I will feel this later. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. Hey, child that I'm required by law to care for. Greedy as fuck. What? I'm not gonna give it to my greedy ass child. Oh my god, wait. My daughter did want one. Oh, you're right. Whoops. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies? Or did you maybe sneak one? Or... Sorry, kiddo. No dice. I feel immediate shame for scarfing that last brownie. Actually, I don't know if it's shame or just nausea from all the brownie, but it could be both.
Oh.
Ah, that's okay.
Huh.
Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? Hell yeah. I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you look great. That's fine.
Relax, Dad. Cell phone holster. Prayer, cool, temptation, Mary. What are these things even measuring here? No S plus. You don't even know if there's an S plus in this game. Wait. What's the difference between dad points and daddy points? This all looks super arbitrary. And I'll have you know, I took that dessert home to Miri. I've never once taken something from Keisha that she said, oh, give this to Miri. And no. Dad point is how you interact with kids. Daddy is how you flirt with dads. Got it. Okay, well, my dad points are still pretty high. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just think that A is the best. Maybe right next to like A plus. Okay. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, do I have a job? Or am I a streamer? While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. A nice mail person slides a couple of letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get in. Hey, my coupons. What's better, crossword or junior jumble? Isn't this the Undertale joke? Either way, crosswords are intellectually better. Junior jumble is more fun. Take a closer look at that large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay. I just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Yeah.
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She does not seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it.
Huh.
And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. It's pronounced Horn-E. The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed the interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Alright.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. A Rito from Birdo's. Just give me a Rito from Birdo's. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there's all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring a student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I didn't even think about that. The Rito. Rito, please. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? You know, for free doesn't look that great once you're paying, you know, $20,000 for books, but, you know, I get your excitement. I was once excited about college, too. Okay. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's going to be. You're going to take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're going to be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about how our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh. They let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that all up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know that talk that I had with Mr. Vega? He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on good news, but wait a second. What the fuck? My kid started a dumpster fire? We don't gloss over that. I need to knock it out of the park with these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need the scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There are going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth if I get to see you. Aw. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Aw, Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo.
Huh.
Love you too, Pops. Aw. Dad tip 80. Please don't pirate games.
You got dads.
Oh, so now I'm back on Dadbook? Did anything change? No. Let's see if anything's changed here. Nothing's changed here. I guess I'm gonna continue down the Joseph route. Look at situations positively. That's a good tip. Alright, it's been a long day of clipping coupons. It looks like there's a sale on box brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Tom, hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma, and I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me because I need help. Whoops. Alright, I think for a moment, I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. What the heck, my friend needs help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. Wear the same shirt that I wear all the time. My daughter will wear the same jacket she wears all the time. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme couponing? I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixture dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. No teenager has ever said that. That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Oh, where's her grade? Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring, or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. We've arrived to the church to find that nobody's there. What am I looking at here? This isn't even trying to hide it. Jesus is coming? That's... This is what I got... This is what I get to play? Oh my god. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no views. I've been to a couple of dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. And these people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled.
Oh.
You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church. It reads, Jesus is coming. Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for that banner. Ernest made that. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. Can't spell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never, ever breaks their box mods. Their box mods? Are you going to break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda, that would be a sin. What the hell's a box mod? I think it's the one right after sloth. Oh, it's a vape thing? Oh yeah, you're right.
Aye.
Tom, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the most empty room looking for an escape route on her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure that it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Whew, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were all right. You must have been devastated. It was an Armageddon. Jesus Christ. No, I get it. I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Tom. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and advantage height? A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph.
Yeah.
Something handsome and pious. You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Tom. God said that. God was also a bush one time. True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas?
Lords of Arabia.
What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right, I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these things off? Tom, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. Because they nailed Jesus to the cross, guys. Come on. That's a good one. And nails.
Oh,
I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer.
right.
But we have to hurry. The U's will be in here any moment, and I never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back to the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I've only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Jesus is cumin. Jesus isn't coming. Jesus is calming. I guess calming is the best one there. Jesus isn't coming. Oh my god. I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. You're absolutely right. Favorite character and best choice, cumin. Well, oh hey look, there go the, oh man, I got the eggplant emojis there. Well, that's true I guess. Why couldn't I just turn this thing into a fucking O? If I was able to put this dash right here, that would have just looked like a giant O, and it would look like Jesus is coming normally. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. This guy looks like a total...
Lawrence Arabian.
Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him, though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. Haha. Are you alright? Alright, I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that you will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a second. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll let you go get set up. Yeah, it's foreshadowing for sure. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye out on this one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filling into the dance halls. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances to other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people. Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ.
DJ Spin Master.
DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd. Alright. He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine.
Now, who wants to listen to Radiohead's Creep?
The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where it goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is this DJ crying? If you watch the kids real closely, you can catch them cringe every time Tom York swears. What's the line? I'm a weirdo. Shh. Oh, it's you're so special. You're so fucking special. Yeah.
Ah.
There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him into Everybody Hurts by R.A.M. or at the very least No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. That's my friend. That's my combination of Fernandez and Rodrigo right there. Federico. He's from Latin. He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin.
Oh.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fun. And she's gone. Frederico. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming?
Oh.
It's, not? Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. I'm just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Play the booty bumpers. That's what Jesus would have wanted. No, I'm just gonna calmly approach this man. That's not how DJing works. Now stop me if this is out of line here, since I've never been a DJ and I don't have any current plans to become one, but I don't think that's how it works. The kids came here to have a good time. You gotta cool it on the sadness. Yeah, give me the eggplant emojis there. Hey buddy, if it's a problem that you're having with... Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. It was Sandra. Nice. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Oh, cracker.
Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder. How do you pronounce this word? Shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly.
Oh.
There, bud. It's going to be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor, where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone.
Yes.
They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How is it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster.
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream? Top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Tom. You and Amanda should go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can fix this. We can... I suddenly realized what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this, or be seen with me after this. Oh god, you're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths in here as well. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Nothing quite like a couple of white dads dancing, dude. Joseph and I walk out on the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to more technical stuff. Work our way easy and move on to more technical stuff. The dice thing is easy, right? It's gotta be. I pull the classic handshake and dice throw to the music. I'm a little offbeat, which is expected of any dad, but I think this has a nice bass line to work from. Joseph follows along, bopping his head to the beat. Simple but smart. That's good. I look around. Well, it looks like we got everyone's attention. Alright, Tom, let's turn up the heat. Shopping cart, sprinkler, Running Man. Running Man seems good. Since time immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the movements with my arms pushing out. This seems to awaken something in Joseph, who feels the fire of the Running Man deep within him. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it. Nice work, but we better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. Cabbage Patch, the windmill, hammer slide. I guess hammer slide's pretty technical. I try to do the hammer slide. Honestly, it's not a bad bit, but the kids don't get into it. Damn. Good effort, buddy. But I think that pan flashed a little too long ago. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn this around. Don't give me those black circles. Do I embarrass the shit out of myself? I think that's what it's looking for, right? Attempt twerking? Or is that just gonna like make all the kids cringe? What is the butter churn? And if they didn't like the moon, or if they didn't like the Jesus, think of Jesus. Oh, right. No, you're right. I can't do that because of Jesus. I think butter churn has to be the right one. Oh, it's this thing? Yeah, okay, fine. Why did I do that? Butter churn. Farming is hard work, but we need the butter for the harvest. I start churning like it's the only sustenance that's going to get the homestead through those cold winter months. I move my hands in a circle in order to transform the milk cream into a delicious high-calorie cooking ingredient. This will be perfect on Ma's homemade cornbread. You gotta turn it up more than that. Come on, we gotta get the kids into it. Alright, time for the big finish. Attempt an unrehearsed backflip. Lift Joseph up dirty dancing style. Death drop. I'm just gonna lift up Joseph. I approach Joseph and motion that I'm about to lift him up. Are you strong enough to do that? Yeah, dude, my strong dad arms. Without regard for human safety, I summon all my might and lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite dirty dancing, but Joseph is a good sport and spreads his arms while I spin him in a circle. I look at the crowd. They seem to love it. I look around the room to see if we've convinced any of the youths to come to dance. Nothing, just a bunch of kids staring at us. I guess we didn't capture their hearts with the magic of dance. One of the kids yawns. Damn it to hell. Damn. Well, we gave it our best shot. Man, this is the kind of stuff that makes me want to save scum. I'm gonna have to organize some sort of game so that they don't start making out with each other. Thanks for coming, Tom, but I should take it from here. Oh, shit. That didn't feel very good. Wow, they put like so much emphasis on that dance. The dance part. Everything else I had to fix and I had to remember their names and everything, but oh my god. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decide to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this one out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. Turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? I'm gonna say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I have a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Hey. Having fun with your new best friend Joseph? He's great. I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you two. Mary, I never accuse you of anything uncouth, Tom. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship. You're a good friend, aren't you? Yeah, just a friend. That's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends to at least have a spine. We can't all be as blunt as you are, Mary. So you're an expert on marriage now? It doesn't take an expert to see you two are miserable. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna take the middle route here. Yeah, this. Wow. They really made Mary unlikable. I'm just trying to be there for my friend, okay? Oh, so you're there for him. I see how you look at him. I bet you're there for him a lot. She takes a long sip from her glass. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. Well, it's been a long day. Maybe that was his... Oh, yeah, the Navy, where he had lots of male partners. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds so strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Awful. Never ever do that as a parent. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Leave her alone. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what made her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I try to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things that could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. I walked away. What happened? I confronted Mary, and Mary pretty much, like, made heavy allusions that her husband is gay. Or at least doesn't have sex with her. And then I came home and Amanda was crying, and I decided to let her cry it out. Morning. She drops the frozen waffle in the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. Who the fuck eats a single toaster waffle? Just one. Who eats one Eggo? They're called Eggos, not Eggo. So, anything big going on at school today? Sad people. No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her how to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off, scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I can't keep explaining it to you. Daughter's moody, okay? After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk into the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for just a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah, I wanted to say sorry about last night. What? I didn't do anything last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out from the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad, it took me a real long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over, and I'm sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. Oh, 100. Alright. 100% with 3 candles and a lot of bloody red cake. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I just feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? The icing looks like ketchup. I guess let's start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to this fancy art school in California, right? Emma R, who's your old best friend. The one who puked in... Nope, the best friend. Yes. Yeah, wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's been drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me they were out busy studying for the Calculus A-B final. I really hope to God I don't have to remember these names. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst.
Oh.
Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about it, the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, but I just kept quiet and I kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. Oh, and then one day I invite everyone to go get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Aww.
So I go to the mall anyways. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. Fucking dicks. All of them. What? It gets better. I'm standing there by the escalators watching them and realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me. Grace, nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the boring one, gossipy one. Did she poop the bed too? If I don't know anything about her, I'm gonna go with she's the boring one. Well, yeah, but that's not the important part.
Oh.
Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. If you kill them a million people, you become a hero. What? But anyways, nobody is saying anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but like, I was very angry and very embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to the shitty day. Then I immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they'd been so weird, and I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? If you kill a million people, you become a hero. What did Emma R say? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. Okay. Ooh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, and I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a real terrible friend. She's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then you just stop being my friend. And I'm like, okay. And then she left me on red. Damn, she left me on red. And then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw a message and didn't reply. And I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while all this is happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. Then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and she's like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat and that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. I know what a red receipt is. That's what the game said, dude. There's so much more, but honestly, it's just very stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R, she's been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it this long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kinda mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb, honey. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, and I feel like it's my duty as a dad, but I feel like it's a duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. Holy shit, high school sucks, dude. Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there. When you're living in your hometown, there's a pretty small pool of people to choose from. But once you go to college and once you get out into the real world, you're going to be exposed to all sorts of people, and it's going to be easier to make friends with people who really get you. Some of those friendships can last a lifetime. I mean, look at me and Craig. Who me and Craig, who are the best friends who didn't talk for years after college, and saw my daughter apparently once when she was a baby. You should have been able to give all of those responses. Yeah, seriously. And some of them only last a little while, and that's okay too. You're gonna make so many awesome new friends at art school. Just like I made at UNLV, Nevada of Las Vegas. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and you can't see that, well, that's their problem. And if they can't see that, then that's their problem. Damn, I dadded the shit out of that. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Heh. Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aw, that's cute. Liquor before beef, you're in the clear.
You've got dads.
Alright, let's put the final nail in the hole. That's not the right term. And that's not, I don't want to put a nail in the hole. You know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream daddy? I'm sure I can't commit. I can't commit. I'm not gonna save, dude. I feel like this is gonna be a good place to end too. I've been streaming for like 4 hours just to play this damn game. Alright, I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, it doesn't autosave, I believe. I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and it not be weird, right? Right? The computer pings a message, flies into my mailbox. It's Joseph. Uh-oh. Like, actually hang out? No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions beside DJs, no kids, just you, me, and the open ocean. Wait, how are we gonna get to the open ocean? How are we gonna get to the open ocean, you might ask? Good question. Whoa, precedent. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina and you can check out the goods, if you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. I'll let you know. Let me know. He's gonna show me his penis. Joseph owns a yacht?
Yeah.
I'm as surprised as you are. You've been holding out on me, your only daughter whom you love. Wait, did you think having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go out on a yacht? What else would it get me? A healthy upbringing in a supportive environment. I am literally paying for your college. Not a dog, that's for sure. I'm paying for your college. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. And how much does college cost? You guessed it, the exact price of a yacht.
Yes.
I would give all my hopes and dreams to live on a yacht, sail the 7 seas, grow a really long, gnarly beard, mirror the ocean. Amanda stares off into the middle distance, thinking about her future as a boat hermit, I guess. Relax, kiddo. Joseph's inviting me onto his yacht. It's going to be a yacht. It's going to be a yacht of fun. I'm glad you're excited, but doesn't that mean you? I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda? Oh my god. The first one was good. Now they're just getting bad. Well, I gotta get ready to go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. But make good choices, okay? But Dad, don't stay out too late or you can't go to Jennifer Longforth's birthday party this weekend. She promised that she would propose to me, but she ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. A quaint marina complete with local mom and pop shops and a small diner frame the bay. I've gone for a few walks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Hey, Tom. Joseph. Where are you? Up here. I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You'll never forget your first. Oh boy. Preparing my body for it. I glance at the name of the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? I inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a little bit sideways, we could cast our lot out into the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sails on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that. Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me up onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Gotta keep them praying hands going for Jesus. Tom, stop thinking about his hands. Mr. Yowie hands here. Okay. Pure thoughts. Gonna be on a boat alone with Joseph on the open ocean. It's a yacht, he's married, it's fine. This is fine. You see, it's really weird because we haven't done anything like super gay yet. Well, I guess the batter thing, and then I held him up too. That's kind of gay. After undoing the mooring and climbing onto his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis, even though nobody else seems to be around. Alright, it's gonna be 1 second. Gotta use the restroom again. You're right, Alec. I do pick you up all the time, and it's definitely not the straightest thing. Alright. Shoving off. Boat launching. Man and boat launching as one. Man and boat launching as one. The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and into open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along the waves. Alright. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element. This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder. I didn't bring any talcum powder. Luckily, I brought my Neptuning fork. Can do. Neptuning fork, yep, there we go. Stifles a laugh. Collegiate level dad joking there, Tom. For a while, we watched as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out to open water. Plus we can see whales. Whales are cool. Whales are cool, Joseph. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big.
Okay.
Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. He sighs. Wish I could get out here more often, but, you know, family, wife, saving souls. So many souls. I can barely hold them all. I watch Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowed down at all. And from here, I can see how toned his muscles are. Impure thoughts. Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off of his yacht. Hey, dolphins. Joseph, there are dolphins.
Oh.
So you're scared of whales but not dolphins? I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I would be more comfortable riding a dolphin into battle.
Oh.
Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean? I like to think that I'm pretty cool. Alright, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety of marine life.
Oh.
I yell out to the ocean. You're all spineless invertebrates. I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you. My life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die. Thank you, Clifford. You're all spineless invertebrates. I feel like that's a classy joke there.
Oh.
Damn, I'm only getting normal hearts. I want to get the fucking emojis. You tell him, Tom. And here we are.
Oh.
Tom, welcome to the ocean. I look into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia despite being in a wide open space. I am on a boat with a handsome man, a handsome married man, and there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big.
Oh.
It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales?
Oh.
You know, there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right?
Oh.
Like tuna. The tuna is the apex predator. What about sharks?
Oh.
Sharks are tight. It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales. Hey, want to look out wistfully over the sea with me? Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship to do some quiet contemplation. You know, Shh. Quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool.
Yeah.
I look out to the seafloor for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he's really at home on the water. What Mary said to me at the bar. I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this. I just feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary. Good start, me. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's, well, if you really want to know.
Norm MacDonald!
Suddenly, I hear a sputter come from behind the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay. So, we might have a small problem. What small problem?
Yeah.
We are out of gas. Lake Mead. The whales are gonna get us. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay. I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone. Just kidding. I can't do that because there's no service. I checked my phone. I don't have service either. Should we just submit ourselves to our whales? Or should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem.
Oh.
Let's take a look and see what we can figure out. Joseph directs me towards the radio and showcases its insides. I don't know how radios work. I think there's just some frayed wires in here. If we can reattach them, we should get a working radio in no time. We stare off into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works. Okay, let's do it. Oh.
MacGyver, that radio.
What? That's all I get? This is a condom. This is gum? I don't understand. I think you're missing something. I think I'm missing something here too, my man. Like my black wire that went in. What the hell? Where's all my stuff going? Might as well just throw everything in there and hope for the best. See, I was sitting here thinking like, oh, this is a legitimate puzzle. I need to figure it out. Holy shit, let's stop. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it. Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? He tries a few other channels. Nobody responds. We might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with the boat when my dad bought it in the 60s, so not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There are worse places to be stuck on than a yacht. Wine? Yeah, gotta give him the exclamation marks. I knew it. There you go. I keep a couple emergency bottles below the deck. Wanna go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? Oh boy. Well, let's see. Wine. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Examine lounge, examine shelf, examine cabinet, head back up to Joseph. Alright, let's look around the lounge. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels on everything, leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Examine bed. Oh, a California king. Swanky. It's unmade and a little messy. Less swanky. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels on everything. Okay. There are some clothes strewn about the floor by the bed. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. The place seems a little lived in. For an old yacht, this... Oh. Hey, wine glasses. I must be hot on the trail. But no wine. I grab 2 glasses and get back to searching. For an old... Oh, I see. I clicked on examine the lounge, and it was showing me everything. I thought for some reason I was reading... Whatever. Okay, let's look at the shelf. There's a few photos on the wall here. It looks like a picture of Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right here. Mary still has her patented stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Look at Looks like it's from a couple years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy on the end that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, here's Joseph's go-karting with the kids. That's fun. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Oh, looks like a bunch of different Bibles on brand. A couple of old vet magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Wait a minute, is this... Well. Now the hot body shoe is on the other hot body foot. I take a look at everything on... Wait, what? I must have missed out whatever he found there. If there's one thing Joseph does right, it's odd stuff that he puts on shelves. I could take a moment to closely examine what I believe is an old submarine clock. Ah, and there's crosses again. Boy knows his crosses. Real cool design too. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Okay. It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but I bet there's some treasures in here. Look, you can tell a lot about a man by how seriously he takes his fire safety. Nice. Joseph. Nice, Joseph. Nice. It's a sturdy... I don't get it. Okay, well this is a solution for a different problem. Maybe if we're stranded out here for days and run out of electricity, we need these, but the chief concern right now is the wine intake. It's a sturdy cabinet, okay? Hey, it's wine. A whole drawer full of wine. It's a Yacht Club miracle. Twilight Rogue, huh? Come to Daddy. Finally, time to get back up to Joseph. Okay. I brought the wine and glasses up to the dock and find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Tom, wine, good to see you two. Just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker.
Nice.
Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool. I can land half of my kickflips. Can this guy do kickflips, dude? That's kind of cool. What is that, like 4?
5.
5 on a good day. Pour me. Regular pour or power pour? Power pour. Yeah, there you go. Whoa, okay, time to party. We clink our glasses and drink up. This wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting grapes? You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever.
Oh.
I can't think of anyone else I'd rather be stranded with. It's just you, me, and...
Yeah.
all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe.
Oh.
Revive the vibe, Tom. Generally, it takes 3 days for a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we can save it. Is this a Jesus reference? This view, though. Do you like your mysteries hot-bodied? I bet we'll have a whale of a time. What's it like owning a yacht? Let's talk about the view, because he's always talking about the ocean view. I mean, there's something a lot prettier right in front of me, Joseph. Or, right in front of me, sweet, full-bodied. God damn. Joseph, this wine, so good. God damn. I bet we'll have a whale of a time. Back to whales, huh? Oh my god, I'm trying to alleviate my fear of whales by making jokes about them because I don't have any healthier coping mechanisms. Cheers to that. I go to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margarita Zone? That is it, Tom. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the Margarita Zone. This is almost what we wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here in the whales. But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again to the Margarita Zone.
Yeah.
Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them in a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us. As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we're to get off this boat, it would be by the grace of God, or Steely Dan. Amen. Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking at each other's eyes. Joseph leans in closer. I can feel myself doing the same. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I can't help but feel like doing this will only end up hurting someone else. but his face is real close to my face.
Yeah.
Tom, I have to tell you something.
Hmm.
Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn on the lounge, the undone bed. Are you living on this boat?
Yeah.
I didn't want to mention it, but he sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him.
Hmm.
We had a very long talk and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do, I'm fine. I'm fine, actually. It was a long time coming.
Oh.
For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness, and now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy.
Yeah.
I need someone who will be there, someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyways, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I could get into the habit of having around, someone very close to here. Is it Wales? Shut up, me.
Oh.
I mean you. Oh,
Oh.
I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up on what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us, when Joseph grabs the receiver.
Oh.
Come in, come in. Is anybody there? No. Over. We're stranded out in open waters. We've been here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? What the fuck am I reading? Oh my god. I mean, what are your coordinates? Over?
Hmm.
Tom, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? I look down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt yet again. I didn't lean on it, you leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button, we didn't hear anything. Over.
Oh.
Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we are the Coast Guard, are professionals, we're not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over.
Hmm.
So, how soon can you guys be here to give us a tow? Over. We'll pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Over and out.
Lawrence will rape me.
Wait.
Ooh.
Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls. I think they've left. What the fuck, Coast Guard? We're dying. We stare at each other for a second. Well, Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. Well, okay. Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun. I reach for his belt and pull him even closer, running my hand under his shirt and up his side. He pushes me against the boat's console, kissing down my neck. Come on. His hands drift to my thighs, and he effortlessly picks me up. I'm a big fucking guy, I'm pretty impressed. Wow. Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. I wanted this for so long. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp. Lots of time to kill, Tom. We better get started. Nothing like repeated gay sex on a boat with a minister. Oh man, I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait, why does my asshole really hurt? What are we gonna do on the bed, Oni-chan? Oh my god, I opened my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully, his hair is mussed and his lips are still a little red. I think this is what we were talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone, finding a little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's still holding me tight, even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to just curl up to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he blearily opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine, fine. The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to the bay. They thankfully keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and step off of the yacht, and he walks me to my car. I'm gonna go with Joseph and I step off the yacht, and he walks me to my car. Is Joseph the semi or the Yuki? I don't know what that means, and I don't want to know what that means. I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales. Shh. Shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph. You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda is alright. Amanda, I'm... Dad. She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection you seem to be okay. What happened? Is he the top or the bottom? Well, I mean, I'm the bigger guy, so I'm gonna go with... but he was the aggressor. I'm gonna be real with you, I've never, like, actually seen gay sex and how it works. So I don't really know. I don't really know how the positions work. And I'm thinking about it now, and I'm trying to, like, visualize, like, instead of a man of a woman, it's a man and a man. And I just can't see it. I'm the bottom? Damn. It's the same, like, okay, it's not the same, because you definitely can't do normal missionary. Or maybe you can. Holy shit, my eyes. I can't imagine it. You gotta aim your penis a little lower, and then there's also the flopping thing right there too, so you can't... Yes, you can. I don't believe it. It's as simple as that. I don't believe it. I don't know how gay people have sex. Like, this is fine. Gay people can have sex all they want. It doesn't freak me out or anything like that. It's just I don't understand how it works. Okay, sorry. The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it's okay because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, then embezzled some funds for my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you wouldn't have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash and carry business. You would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash and carry business, fudging the books over the course of years so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah. I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make some sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Dobbs. Always carry a pocket knife. I need to start doing that. Okay. It was a great date. Hell yeah. Food channel, history channel, cool, sorted pass, radio, whales. It's okay, you got late. Ooh, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Tom, be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No, you asked too many questions. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. The life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match to the power of funding of the US government. Well, if they think you're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Yeah.
No way. I figured you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box of Long Haul Paranormal, Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. Jesus Christ. You thought the surprise was going to be a new dad. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. So you're aware, buying 19 seasons of a show is probably in the $1,000 range. And I did that without my job that I haven't been to, at least since I've been here. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Oh, is this the dad orgy? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? That's what I was thinking too. The money comes from the passed away fiance. I was thinking like maybe she died in some sort of like government related accident and it's been paying off like all these years. Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with crunches or with crunchies in the middle.
Yes.
I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Dad smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Good. Priorities. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that happened between me and Joseph, I should be a good host and say hi to her. But I don't wanna. Come on, Tom. You can do this. I walk up to Mary.
Ugh.
Hey. Hey. You've been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. That went about as well as I could have expected it to. Tom. Brian, you made it. I don't pass up on good mac. I can tell. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro.
Oh.
This is real rager. Taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Hey.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all the ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. Whoa. I have your face. Nobody will believe you. Whoa. Oh boy. Oh wait, no, they are Asian twins. They are allowed to look alike. Alright, I'll let you guys figure this out. I'm really glad we're bros again. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese.
Hey.
The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Tom. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. She just fucking dashed behind the screen. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh!
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so... She'll fit in college just fine. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later.
Oh.
Hey, man. Hey, Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I got a fresh batch of grateful banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Joseph, it's so good to see you again.
Oh.
Great party. I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking we could catch a movie or something. Yeah, that would be fun. Or we could take the yacht out again. Joseph sidles up to me and presses a kiss against my neck. Wait, this feels weird. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary?
Oh.
Yeah, we're actually staying together. No! Man, that feels bad. It's because I didn't know how to fucking dance. Holy shit. What? Why?
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons. There's the kids, for one, and the fact that we have to be a pillar for this community. So many people look up to us as the model marriage, and I would hate to let my parishioners down. But that doesn't stop you and I from, you know, what, just being fuck buddies? No, fuck you, Joseph. I pull away from Joseph. That's not what I want. I know it's not perfect, and God, how I wish it were. If it were up to me, you and I would be sailing the 7 seas in search of Margaritaville. But this is real life, and all we can do is find Margarita Zone wherever we can. I look down, too nervous to respond. I feel his hand on mine. I don't pull away. I'll leave you to think about it, but just know you can reach out to me.
Wink.
For anything. Joseph gets up and walks away. Fuck him. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So... I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, and it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where I thought you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been preparing me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Tom, if you cry again, you're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyways, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking that all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. Yeah, 'cause I have no fucking other happiness in my love life. You are such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Ugh. I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally, you're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you've made some friends. Yeah. I know that's maybe not what you're looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story, and I would be nervous about it, but I know you're always gonna be looking out for me the same way I've been looking out for you. Team TomNooksDebt? Team TomNooksDebt. Fuck you, Joseph. It's as simple as that. You gave it to me so that I wouldn't fuck it up? I honestly thought I was doing the best. If only I could have gone back and learned from my mistakes. What was I gonna dance better? Fuck you. Never mind. I don't even care about this guy anymore. I don't even care about this guy. What's the gallery? I'm kind of concerned here. Alright, nothing. Damn, I really must have fucked it up. Well, that was a lot of reading and a lot of homoerotic tones. And honestly, I don't know if I would I don't know if I would have spent my Saturday afternoon any other way. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my voice a rest here and cut the stream. Thank you for the game, Rodrigo. It was something. I'm probably gonna end up playing it again sometime in the future. I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.